One of my very first videos back in 2018 was a thrifting video.
Don't try and find it, you won't. At the time of that video, I actually depended on thrifting because I couldn't afford new clothes. I'm at the thrift store right now.
You know what they say, old habits die hard.
Started as a need, ended up as a hobby, and now whenever I travel, I find myself thrifting. According to my calculations and studies and research, there are 6 levels of thrifts that we will be exploring in today's video. From the most soft-core thrifting experience to the most hardcore thrifting experience.
If everything I dreamt was true, I'd take your blessings with your heartaches too. It's so easy and so wonderful to know it's you.
Hello. So, welcome to the thrifting street of Madrid. We decided to stand right next to this apartment that's refurbishing. Let's move.
One of the most soft-core thrifting experiences I have lived was in one particular street in Madrid, Spain.
The entire street is full of thrifts and it's freezing. It's literally -1 degrees, as you can tell from the nose. I mean, these thrift stores, I wouldn't say are the thrift stores where you can get down and dirty, you know. These are like the fancy ones. The piece is like, what, 20 euros, 30 euros? I think it's way too much for thrift. But still, they're cute. Like, they're cute shops. So let's check them out.
So first of all, the stores are very iconic and aesthetic.
Ready?
I literally go there just to get like outfit inspos. But God, they are so overpriced.
Oh my God.
The cheapest thing we could find was 5 euros. It was literally just this. But obviously that's the price we pay for softcore thrifting.
30? And it's sort of... Oh, this is a bargaining tactic. 35? I'm just enjoying the heater. 25. 30. These are cool. Look at how eclectic this. Oh my God. Actually, you know what? Maybe. It looks like a bright shower. Yeah. It's 60 euros. It's a very eclectic store.
So it's a pretty easy shopping experience because not only are they organized, but they also have a theme.
Look at this outfit. Would you wear this outfit?
I would actually.
It's cool.
They get creative, like this store over here.
I think the whole vibe is creepy.
My absolute favorite. It had no door. It was full of dolls and no one working there.
Look at the overalls. 58? Girl. Oh my God. It looks like someone's house.
Please, not the undies. They also had overalls that looked like they belonged to a child in the 20s.
The bags are cute because they're glittery. Please, it's so creepy. You should just leave.
It had a very interesting collection of clothing and an interesting experience.
I love these hats, actually. I want one. 19 euros. It's so cool. Oh my God. Wow. You know, I think that's the point of thrift, is to find things you could never imagine exist. Oh my God. Sale. Oh. Oof, look, it was 24. Now it's 16.80. The jackets have 50% off. 50 euros.
So it's clear, although there's obviously a couple items that I would personally definitely buy, it was overpriced and creepy. So now I think it's time we up the level just a tiny bit. And we're heading to Vietnam on our level 2 softcore thrifting experience. So what makes these thrift stores a level 2 intensity in compared to the ones in Madrid? Well, finding them. Finding them, Lindas, was an adventure on its own. The way I walked through places that were certainly red flags, but they weren't actually, at least not in broad daylight. I did visit them at night too, though. Alleyways, residential buildings, sketchy backyards. Yes, the weirdest locations. But turned out it was normal. especially in Ho Chi Minh. It became part of the experience. They're not as easy to find as our level 1, but I think that makes it more fun.
So we're going to another vintage store. Hey. Really, the people outside were like, from here, from here. Like they know.
They knew what Judy was looking for.
Our first thrift is actually a designer thrift store. This place was so cool. My god, I cannot stress how cool this shop was.
Please, the boots are crazy.
I want the shirt.
It wasn't cheap, to be honest. But
I want to try these.
I ended up trying a couple pieces. Didn't really suit me, but I see the vision. I see the vision for the store. It's cool.
I don't like it.
Our second thrift is a very cute one. One thing I found super interesting was how clean the thrifts are. You're even supposed to take your shoes off. Like how how cute and homey is that? It's adorable. I love it. The prices were generally similar to Madrid as well. It wasn't cheap, but it was still an interesting collection
How's it going?
and a very fun experience. I did find this bag, which I thought was really cute. I ended up getting it. It was 13 euros, and I don't know what brand that is, but I loved the color, so I love the bag so much. I took it out on a coffee date. Okay. The next store was very cute as well. The place looked rugged in a very cool way. And they had like literally 50 pairs of cowboy boots. This one had a couple more affordable items, like this skirt that was literally 13,000 dong, which is equivalent to €0.5. We will not talk about this skirt though. She was not ready. Not for those hips. Second one, it fit me, but the color was not very flattering on me. So I didn't end up getting anything from this store, but I did enjoy checking out their boots. Store number 3 was pretty masculine, but of course that didn't stop my shopaholic ass. I did end up finding a race jacket that I thought was really cool. The color was a bit strange, but I don't know. I liked it. This was around $35 though. And to be honest, Lindas, I was well above the weight limit in my bag. Fashion in Vietnam is elite. I have a whole separate video just on the fashion and designer brands in Vietnam, and they are crazy, Lindas. They are so cool.
I'm literally in heaven.
What made store number 4 unique was the fact that it was not just a thrift, but also a cafe attached to it. And the cafe was like on the balcony of the building. It was so cute. I ended up getting this belt. I don't know what was up with me and skirts. I was having a phase, but I did end up trying another 2 skirts. First one was a big no-no. Girl, no. These stripes like down the line, these were not doing me any favor. It was this close to exploding. The second skirt though, slayed.
First purchase of the day at a vintage store.
And I ended up styling it for an outfit the other day. Let me show you. I mean, the lighting sucks, but I was so proud of this outfit. I was wearing pants underneath this because it was way too cold, but anything for the outfit, you know? Here's another outfit I got from the thrift. I actually showed you guys this before.
Oh my god. This is from the thrift store. This is from the thrift store as well. These glasses. Oh my god, the glasses. Literally obsessed with these glasses.
Let's go! Level 3! Level 3 intensity. We are in Dubai. Yes. Very interesting shop, considering Dubai is the city of luxury, you know? But no, not necessarily. This thrift that I found was huge. It had everything you can possibly imagine. The reason it's level 3 is because it was still pretty organized. It was ridiculously cheap.
This is huge.
And a bit tacky. Also, unlike our level 2 thrifting, it was a lot more challenging to find something worth buying in this particular thrift. We also walked into this random clearance sale fair. It wasn't a thrift, but everything was like slashed 70% discount.
Guys, there's literally heels for 3 dirhams here, which is like less than $1. It's literally less than $1. What even?
The prices literally ranged from 5 to 15 dirhams, which is $1 to $4.
What the hell? What did we walk into?
But anyway, are you ready for level 4?
We took a taxi to go to a thrift, and there's no thrift. And there's no thrift. There's this instead.
Level 4 thrifting was yes in Bali. Now remember Vietnam's thrift shops, how they were hard to find. This one's on another level. Google couldn't find
And
so
them.
it was a lot of trial and error.
Going to store number 2 because store number 1 doesn't exist.
No, it does.
No, it doesn't.
They were just closed.
Look at the birds.
So the first attempt at finding a hardcore thrifting market was a fail because first one didn't exist and second one turned out to be a fruits and veggie market. There were no clothes.
I feel sore, but excited for the future.
We did end up finding open air thrifts by the road. They were in a super random area. And when we did eventually find them, guess what? It was just men's clothes. The audacity. No, I mean, I'm kidding. It was obviously very fun to experience thrifting this way.
Yeah, help me. There's a dog.
And to be fair, there was one rack of dresses.
Hey guys, we're at the thrift. Except the thrift here is in outdoors. The outdoors. Also, someone's taking a picture of me. He left. What do we think?
So unfortunately, I wasn't able to get anything from this thrift. I just thought it was interesting to share with you guys because it's a very unique experience, especially compared to the other thrifts we've been to. The reason this is a level 4 intensity was because it was very hard to find. The clothes are old, the options are limited, and it wasn't even the cheapest.
You know what's beautiful? The sunset.
But it did have killer scenery. I mean, that sunset is gorgeous. And I wouldn't mind thrifting with that backdrop. Level 5, let's go! Our next spot is in Dubai. Now, this place is iconic, Lundaz. It's priced by weight, so every kilogram you decide to buy is 25 dirhams, which is equivalent to approximately $7 per kilo.
So we found this place.
This could be a vibe for Judy's.
Wow. You buy a kilogram of clothes for how much?
25.
That's freaking insane, dude.
You don't like it?
People, put it back down.
It's getting glam for Thursday.
Now, there's a reason this is a hardcore thrift. It requires a lot of endurance and a lot of fitness.
Came back from ballet, by the way, in case you're wondering why I look like
It's a hardcore thrift where they hand you a tiny stool and a basket and you start digging through the heaps of clothes. There is something more satisfying about finding an iconic piece in a pile of clothes like this.
found the best thing ever.
It just feels like my hard work paid off. Plus, it is so much cheaper. And it's such a great way to socialize. I went with my mom and we had the best time. It's such a strange, fun bonding activity. It's not like your regular thrifting, you know, because you're sitting down and you're somewhat absent-mindedly looking through clothes. You know? Of course, not them. They were there on a mission.
I'm on a mission.
For
Shorts.
Ew. I mean, there were heaps of clothes, yes, but they were organized heaps of clothes. And they were labeled as well with descriptions.
sexy short.
How about dress? Did you check dress?
Put it back.
We actually ended up coming twice because it was way too overwhelming. Almost as overwhelming as going to Primark on a weekend at 5 p.m. Been there. And I wanted to die. No, but it wasn't that bad. I'm being dramatic.
I'm so overwhelmed already. Let's get out of here.
Technically, if one cap is 100 grams, you can literally get 100 caps for almost $7. Clean them and resell them. That is a business. I should just start a podcast and share my wisdom.
Yeah.
That's closet. Judy, what are you holding,
So
Judy?
we found the next best piece is Chanel.
Is it actually?
No, Cinderella.
Give Cinderella.
He's going into words mode.
Was
45 dirhams.
45.
Oh wow. Totally recommend.
And now it is time for the final boss. Level 6. Level 6, Lindas. You are not ready for level 6. Level 6 is not for the faint-hearted. Level 6 is hard. You need to physically and mentally prepare yourself before you go thrifting in level 6. We are, of course, in the iconic Vietnam. But this time, we are not visiting shops or thrift stores. This time, we are going to a very specific area where they sell heaps of clothing and accessories and bags and coats and jeans and everything you can possibly imagine.
Sorry. Let's check the jeans.
So first of all, I know you're wondering. There's heaps of clothes, yes. Mountains even. Well, how do you shop? You dive. You dive into the clothes. I'm not kidding. You take your shoes off and like a little child, you swim around in the clothes.
We need so much energy for this. It's so hot.
And I thought that was extremely fun. Of course, you also get handed a little basket and you put whatever you want to buy in the basket. No one bothers you. No one talks to you. It's the perfect introvert interaction, literally.
I don't know how much this is.
It's 10,000.
10,000?
10,000.
We've got a bucket.
It's got.
We've got heaps of clothes. And we're gonna find... Look, I already found this. And this skirt.
And one of the first things I picked out, I actually ended up washing it and wearing it in the same trip. It is so ridiculously cheap that you wouldn't even need to bargain. Like bargaining in a scenario like this, like come on, we don't need to be that frugal. It's literally less than $50 for the kilogram. There are people streaming. There are people streaming, Lindas.
She's streaming on TikTok.
I just need to show you guys the ride back to the hotel. This man's screen. It is not an aquarium. We are inside swimming with the fish. Very immersive, very interactive. I thought it was iconic. So now that we discussed the 6 different levels of thrifting, I do have a couple honorable mentions. First of all, I went thrifting in Barcelona, in Spain. It was pretty similar to Madrid. Very aesthetic, very overpriced.
This is a freaking thrift store.
There was this one store that stood out. It was stunning. It was literally like walking into a mansion, a palace. I thought I was in a museum, not a thrift store.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So yeah, I thought it was way too beautiful not to talk about. Second honorable mention is the Rastro. Rastro is a market in Madrid that is pretty similar to flea markets, but this market, in my opinion, was a bit overhyped. There are more people than there are vendors. You could barely buy anything, to be honest. And of course, there are pretty decent prices, but I wasn't even able to reach the stall. I'm not kidding. It was that crowded. But that concludes this little video. I just wanted to share something that I'm strangely passionate about with you, Lindas, and I'm sure a lot of people out there, especially nowadays, enjoy thrifting. There was a time when it was a bit shameful to thrift, and I'm glad that time is over. Not only is it sustainable, it's fun, and it's nice to have unique pieces that aren't just a copy paste of all the fast fashion items we see every day. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, Lindas. Please let me know in the comments below. Are you up for the challenge? Would you go to a level 6 thrift? Or are you more of an aesthetic girly and you're more than comfortable staying in level 1 or 2? I love you. I love you so much. No, I'm not love bombing you. Stop it. Stop it. Stop putting words in my mouth like that. That is not cool. That is not...